back-to-school season, often associated with new classrooms, also reuniting those friendships and also some new routines. But for some students, actually returning to school can bring a lot of anxiety and also some mental health challenges.
Illinois, the state there preparing to begin mandated annual mental health screenings for students starting in 3rd grade all the way through high school.
First Alert 4's Taylor Holt joining us live this morning in East St. Louis. She's sharing just how the school district is already taking steps, Taylor, to identify students who may need some help.
Mo, Claire, good morning. Yeah, while the rollout for all Illinois schools is expected to begin in 2027, some schools are preparing right now. That includes the East St. Louis School District. They actually piloted a student mental health screening program at 3 schools last year. Well, now that program is expanding district-wide. School leaders say the goal is simple: identify students who may be struggling and connect them with help before a crisis happens. The district is using a platform called Class Catalyst, where students complete brief wellness check-ins, allowing school staff to get a better sense of how students are doing emotionally. Responses that signal a student may need additional support are flagged for review by school social workers, social emotional learning counselors, and, when appropriate, administrators. The district also now has a behavioral health nurse from BJC to help with students in crisis, and parents are notified when immediate assistance is needed.
Oftentimes we've seen students communicate that they feel unsafe at that moment of time, or they had struggles in the home setting the night before. So all of that information is used to be able to intervene with our students on a daily basis. Early identification is essential. If we're able to understand what the student needs early, then we can be able to intervene so that the acuity or the situation will not escalate down the line.
Just a few weeks ago, the district also launched a 24/7 crisis line available by phone, text, and web chat in both English and Spanish. It's open to students, parents, staff, and community members, connecting them with a live counselor. The district says the goal is to make mental health support easily accessible and to make asking for help part of the conversation.
Every month we receive communications of how many students have been reaching out. In the month of July, which was the initial startup, it was about 18 contacts that were made with the live representative. So what we're trying to do now, I'm working with the social workers and counselors for awareness, so parents can understand that we're here to support not just the child, the whole child, but also the family, all of the dynamics.
Again, the state's rollout for all Illinois students and schools is expected to begin in 2027. The Edwardsville School District is also another local district with a similar program currently in place. For now, I'm reporting live in East St. Louis. Taylor Holt, First Alert 4.
All right, Taylor, thank you very much.